This is Find a Way Mental Performance with your Infielder mental imagery. Please find a quiet area to do this in where you will not be interrupted for several minutes. If you are sitting in a chair, make sure that your feet are flat on the floor so that you are grounded in the present moment. If you are laying down, feel the bed, couch, or ground underneath supporting you. Please do not do this if you are driving a car. We are going to begin by slowly closing our eyes and getting connected with our breath. When you breathe in through your nose, filling up your lungs and pushing your abdomen out like a balloon. As you breathe out, let your abdomen sink back towards your spine and let the breath out through your nose. Breathe in again through the nose, filling up those lungs. Then breathe out through your nose. The longer your exhale, the more you will slow down your heart rate. Breathe in again, fill up those lungs, expand the abdomen, and breathe out, letting the abdomen sink back down. Breathe in through the nose again, and breathe out. Now we are going to scan your body as you continue to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Scan your body for any areas that are tight or tense. During your scan, if you find any areas that are tight or tense, we are going to breathe in and send that breath to wherever it is tight or tense. If you are not tight or tense anywhere, then you will continue to focus on your breathing. So breathe in and then send that fresh breath to wherever you are tight or tense on the exhale. And breathe in again. And on the exhale, send that breath to that area that is tight or tense. When you're doing this, it may take a couple breaths to loosen that area that is tight or tense. Breathe in again. And send that breath to wherever you are tight or tense on the exhale. Scan the body again and see if there are any other areas that are tight or tense. If there are, then on this next inhale, breathe in. And on the exhale, send the breath to that area. Breathe in again. And exhale out. A couple more breaths. Breathe in. Fill up those lungs. And long exhale out. Breathe in. And exhale out. Another deep breath in. And long exhale out. One last deep breath in. And exhale out. Now we are going to transition to our mental imagery. If you still feel like you are tight or tense, please feel free to pause this video and continue your breathing so that you can loosen those areas before continuing on with mental imagery. We are going to do mental imagery for you on defense as an infielder. This imagery will take place over an inning. Let's begin with you putting on your infielder's glove and running out to your position on the infield. When you get out to your position, you get a ground ball from the first baseman and throw it across the diamond to them. Are you lobbing the ball back to the first baseman, Or are you throwing the ball with a little bit of velocity? Are you talking to your teammates? Or are you just quietly warming up? The catcher yells, "Coming down!" and you throw the ball back to the first baseman one last time. Now that you're at your position, you begin your pre-pitch routine. These are the components of a pre-pitch routine. 1, play out the different scenarios in your head if the ball is hit to you. 2, take a deep breath. 3, say a positive affirmation to yourself. And lastly, you're going to step into your circle of focus, which is like stepping into a circle or bubble where you're completely focused on the present moment and this pitch. Upon stepping into your circle of focus, the pitcher begins their motion, so you do your prep step. The pitch from the pitcher is swung and missed at, so the count is 0-1 on a righty batter. You look around the field, take a look into the opposing team's dugout, and then begin your pre-pitch routine again of thinking through different scenarios, taking a deep breath, saying a positive affirmation, and then stepping into your circle of focus before prep stepping on the pitcher's pitch. The second pitch is a foul ball that goes over the first base dugout, so the count is 0-2. You take a look into your dugout to see if your coach gives you any instructions on where you should shift based on the foul ball. Then you begin your pre-pitch routine of going through different scenarios, taking a breath, saying a positive affirmation, and then stepping into your circle of focus before prep stepping when the pitcher begins their motion. The pitcher begins their motion and throws a breaking ball in the dirt, which the batter takes for ball 1, so the count is now 1-2. You smooth out some dirt or turf in front of you and then begin your pre-pitch routine. You go through the different scenarios, take a breath, say a positive affirmation, and then step into your circle of focus. The pitcher begins their motion and you do your prep step. Upon landing on the ground after the pitch is thrown, the ball is hit on the ground to your right and you take 3 hard steps in that direction. Field the ball and then shuffle and throw it across the diamond to first base for an out. Now there is 1 out and the second batter of the inning, a lefty hitter, steps to the plate. You shift on the infield a little bit based on the hitter at the plate. Then you go through your pre-pitch routine of going through different scenarios, taking a breath, saying a positive affirmation, and then stepping into your circle of focus. The pitcher begins their motion, so you prep step, and the batter takes the first pitch low for ball 1, 1-0. As the catcher throws the ball back to the pitcher, you walk around the infield and check the positioning of the outfielders. Then you go through your pre-pitch routine of going through different scenarios, taking a breath, saying a positive affirmation, and then stepping into your circle of focus. The pitcher starts their motion, so you prep step, and the batter swings and hits the ball in the air in front of the third base dugout. The third baseman runs toward the dugout and yells, "Ball, ball!" loudly. They make the catch and then throw the ball to the other infielders around the diamond for the second out of the inning. There are 2 outs and another lefty hitter steps to the plate. You shift your positioning based on the hitter at the plate and communicate with the other infielders who has priority on certain ground balls. Then you go through your pre-pitch routine of going through different scenarios, taking a breath, saying a positive affirmation, and then stepping into your circle of focus. The pitcher begins their motion, so you prep step and watch as the pitcher spikes an off-speed pitch into the dirt, which the catcher blocks. The umpire takes the ball from the catcher, checks it out, and throws a new one out to the pitcher. You go through your pre-pitch routine of going through different scenarios, taking a breath, saying a positive affirmation, and then stepping to your circle of focus. The pitcher delivers the pitch as you are landing from your prep step, and it is high for ball 2, The count is now 2-0. The pitcher turns around and looks out at the infielders and outfielders. You clap your hand into your glove and tell the pitcher, "Let's go!" The pitcher turns around and gets back on the rubber. You transition into your pre-pitch routine of going through different scenarios, taking a breath, saying a positive affirmation, and then stepping into your circle of focus. The pitcher begins their motion and you prep step. As you land, the ball is hit on a line in front of the right fielder. You run to your designated position as the infielders line up a throw for second base. The fourth batter of the inning steps to the plate. They are a righty batter, and there are 2 outs with a runner on first base. You begin your pre-pitch routine of going through different scenarios, taking a breath, saying a positive affirmation, and then stepping into your circle of focus. Then the pitcher starts their motion, so you do your prep step. After the pitch is thrown, the ball is hit right back to the pitcher on one hop. They field the ball and run it over to first base where they underhand toss it. The inning is over, so you jog back to your dugout where you arrive to high fives from your teammates. Now we are going to slowly take you out of this mental imagery session and back to the present moment. Start to feel your toes and fingers. Feel your legs and hands. Start to feel your arms and torso. Slowly bring yourself back to this moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a long exhale out. Now on this next breath, I want you to breathe in, and then on the exhale, I want you to open your eyes. So breathe in and breathe out and open your eyes. Welcome back. Now you're ready to play infield. Remember, you see everything twice, first in your head and then in reality. Thanks for visiting Find a Way Mental Performance. If you want to check out more of our mental imagery videos, check out our website and YouTube page.